Thank you for joining me today on Good News with Twanda Black, where we're discovering some of the most inspiring trials to triumph stories and empowerment moments. Call up a friend and let them know it's time for some good news.
Welcome to Good News with Twanda Black. I am your host. We talk with folks from all walks of life about their good news, because ultimately, if our brothers and sisters are doing well, we're doing well, right? Sit back, relax, and enjoy this next guest. Joining me today is Lewis Anderson. He's a gospel artist, singer, songwriter, and he's an author. So we're going to talk about all of those things today. How are you today, Lewis?
I'm doing just fine, Mr. Twanda Black. What about yourself?
Awesome. So let's start with your music career. Now, were you born in Georgia, Alabama? Where were you born?
I was born in Georgia. I was born in Atlanta. Atlanta, my home. Yes, ma'am.
Are you a Grady baby?
I am a Grady baby.
All right. That's awesome. Awesome. So, did you start singing here?
Well, I started singing back in my younger days as I was into R&B. I sung with a lot of R&B groups back in that time, and I've always had my eyes set on gospel, because gospel, my mother was a gospel singer, and I used to listen to them rehearsing quite a bit, and it kind of growed on me. Mm-hmm. So my music career started with R&B though. Yes, ma'am, it did.
Okay. Now, as musical family, I know mom sang, but did you have sisters and brothers as well?
I do have sisters. I don't have any brothers. I'm the only son. I'm the oldest out of 5. But I'm the only, outside me and my mother. One of my sisters, she sang in choir. She sang at Piney Grove Baptist Church. She sings at the choir at Piney Grove. Okay. But for us, on this level, I'm the only one. Yes, I'm the only one.
So when did you start singing gospel?
Oh, I've been singing gospel now about 7-8 years. Yes, ma'am, about 7-8 years.
So how did you develop your sound? Your sound is a little different. So how did you begin to develop your sound?
Well, I'm being honest with you. I really don't know. The reason I say that because I asked God, what is it that He wanted me to do for Him? See, I went through a transformation, a big transformation. I mean, Miss Black, I used to weigh close to 400 pounds, and I lost a lot of stuff away from me. I was on drugs for a lot of years, and He reconditioned my mind. So once this weight started coming off me, I asked Him, could I sing again? And He told me yes. So my mind, it was to go back to the club.
Wow.
And I went back to the club, but that didn't work out. It didn't work out for me. I ran into a few issues. And He dealt with me right then. I asked Him, Lord, what's wrong? He said, I didn't tell you to start back singing for the world. I want you to sing for me. I said, what is that you want me to do? He said, I want you to tell the world about me. How you expect me to do that? Through song, through music. Lord, I never wrote a song in my life. Sit down, put a pen in your hand, and I'll tell you what to put on paper.
Wow.
That's how all of this began. You know, and that's for us, my style of music. I guess I still got a little bit of R&B in me, you know. But I give Him the praise. I give Him the glory with this music. I just can't see myself singing R&B. I mean, he you know, I've had people to come to me and ask me, you know, man, would you like to sing R&B? You ain't gonna make no money doing this. You ain't gonna make no money doing that. I said, well, look, man, it ain't always about the money. You know, it's about my soul. It's about me being obedient to my Father. This is what he told me to do, and I'm not gonna go against him for nothing and nobody. So this is what I do. This is my calling. I didn't have no idea this is what he intended me to do, but I'm grateful that he used me for his glory.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know that you've been nominated in 4 categories for the Praise Factor Awards, so we're going to see you this year in Atlanta.
Yes,
talk about that for a moment.
Oh wow, that right there is very exciting to me, because I never in my whole entire life ever won any kind of award. You know, and it just tells me I must be doing something right. And you know, I've come to learn that you have to learn how to wait on God. You know, you can't. I had to learn how to get myself out of his way.
Right.
I kept trying to do things. This ain't moving fast enough for me. This is not going my way. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do that. See, and it just don't work out when you put I in it.
So you had the itis. I
had the itis real bad. So you know, but I am so excited about this Praise Factor Award. Like I said, I never received anything like this in my life, and I love the stage. I love singing for God's people. You know, he tell me to tell the world about him, and every time I step on stage, I try to do exactly what he tell me to do. You know, so I hope somebody.
Did you write your new song, Listen People? Did you write that song?
Yes, ma'am. I wrote all my songs.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk about it, because the new song, your latest, Listen People, and the lyrics of it. What are you telling us to listen for? What are we doing? God
is trying to tell me to tell everybody that time is not long. That they need to pray. They need to make a change in their life. You know, time is not as long as it has been. And he wanted me to tell the world, his people, well, those that has an ear, let them hear. Okay, about what's getting ready to take place. And I know from looking around and reading my Bible that time ain't long as it has been. So I just try to be obedient with him and tell the people, like I said, listen people to what I got to say. You know, because it's important. It's very important. I want to save as many souls as I can. You know, I want to be obedient to him. If I can reach just one person, you know, I feel great. I feel great. You know, but it's just that I want to do what he intended for me to do, and that's be his instructions for me to told me to tell the world about him, tell the world what he's about, tell the world that it's time for a change. We need to pray. Time is out for playing games. Time is out for manipulation, lying, doing anything that's not of God.
That's right.
You know, because the devil is down here doing his thing right now.
Right.
Look around, you can see that. Trying to do everything he can before Christ comes back. So my job is to try to save as many souls as I can. Yes, ma'am, through my music.
So you wrote a book too, and I imagine this book is about your life, touched by God. Give us a little snippet, a little summary of it.
Well, this book was inspired from me, from my lifestyle, the way I grew up as a child, the hardship that I had to go through, the street learning that I had to go through, just trying to tell everybody that if God changed me, he could change you. you know, because I know that the type of life that I was living, I was headed either for death or institutions, which I've had my share of institutions. I've been through that before. But I just wanted to put something out to let people read about my life, and hopefully they could get something out of this to help them change their lives. My book is designed for anybody that want to read it, really, but it's based on drug addiction, prison, mental illness, homelessness, suicidal, just life struggles.
Yeah.
Out here, because when I came home from the military, I had a lot of things going on in my head, and I knew I wasn't right, and drugs became my best friend. And the way I grew up, I come from a good family. Don't get it wrong. My mother and father, they was awesome. I had both of my parents, but my father had issues, you know, and I had to understand that because he was a hard-working man. Worked hard to take care of 5 kids, and it was just that, you know, I couldn't. They
did the best they could.
Yeah,
you were making your own decisions.
I was making my own decisions. I was doing my own thing. That's what it was. And I was also hard-headed.
So where did the 400 pounds come in? Where was this weight? Was this in the military, before the military, or after the military?
This was after the military. I came home and I got myself in some trouble on drugs again, and I went to jail for maybe 9 months. And while I was locked up, they put me in the I made trustee while I was there, and they put me in the kitchen. What they do that for? They put me in the kitchen with all this cooking, and the young lady that cooked for the inmates, she also cooked for us too, especially on the weekends. We got a chance to eat food that the other inmates didn't eat. So I'm talking like fried chicken, collard greens, cornbread, homemade biscuits, oxtails.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, we ate good. The people that worked down there, we ate real good. And I found myself, I mean, a friend of mine that I met when I was in there, he told me, he said, man, you working in the kitchen. He said, you gonna blow up before you know it. I said, no, I'm not. But when I got there, I was built. All that muscle turned to fat. So when I came home, with my family, they couldn't recognize me because I was wobbling something. I mean, everything in my closet I could not wear.
So what was your turning point? What made you say, I give this all up and I need a change in my life?
Wow. God touched me. Many nights. I can't think of how many times that I've run into the drug house, trying to escape reality, trying to escape life. And one night, I told myself that I need to get some help. Now I done been to, keep in mind, I done been to like several rehab places. But there it is again, there go that I. Okay? I kept going to, I do this. I had to get rid of, I had to learn how to get out of God's way.
Yeah.
See, I had to humble myself. And he had to know in my heart that I was sick and tired of being sick.
Yeah.
So once he realized that I was ready, I moved down here in LaGrange. I called a friend of mine, And I called him that night and told him, I said, man, I'm sick. I'm tired of being like this. Please help me. You know anybody can help me? And he told me about this place down here in LaGrange, and I came down here.
Mm-hmm.
And everything just changed. You know, I started going to this church. I can't call no names, but this guy used to, at the time now, when I first came down here, I was still on drugs for a moment. Mm-hmm. But this guy used to come by my apartment, used to walk past my apartment complex, right in front of my breezeway, white guy. And he scared me. I thought he was the police. Okay, he looked like the police. Mm-hmm. Cause he would always see me on the breezeway and he'd stop and say something. And I said, this man trying to get in my business. So one day he asked me, he said, do you go to church? I said, no, I haven't been to church in a while. He said, come go to church with me sometime. I said, okay, I'll think about it. And he went on by, matter of fact, he was the painter at the complex. So time moved on, and I went ahead on and doing my thing. And one day I got sick, and he passed by and he saw me, and I hollered at him because I needed some help. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. My breathing was bad. I mean, I had in-home oxygen. I had a lot of that going on with me, Miss Black, when I was on drugs. You ever seen anybody smoke drugs and still had an oxygen tank took around with him? That was me.
Yeah, yeah.
And he told me, he said, come go to church with me. I told him, I said, I'll let you know. So the last time I saw him, I stopped him. I said, man, you going to church? So he said, yeah. I said, oh, well, can I go? He said, yeah, I'll come get you. He was happy to hear that. So I went to church with him. And keep in mind, it was an all-white church. Mm-hmm. Holding this church. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got there, the people were talking in different languages and they were doing all kind of stuff. So at that time, he introduced me to the people and told the people part of my situation. Then I got up and told them a little bit about me. And then they said, we're going to pray for Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, can you come up? I got up there and went to the altar. And about 50 people gathered around me. All of them were speaking in different languages. They putting hands on, putting oil on. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All that. But next thing I know, Miss Black, I stood up and threw my hands up like this. I said, I'm free. I'm free. From that day forward, I have not touched a drug or a drink. It's been now going on 14 years.
That's amazing.
So, I mean, God turned my life around. He gave me my life back. Not only did he give me my life back, he gave me some of the things that I allowed the devil to take from me. So
you really were touched by God.
Yeah, the things that I should have got a long time ago, he wouldn't give them to me then because he know I ain't had no sense.
Right.
You know what I was gonna do with it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So he fixed it. Well, let me clean up this man's mind, because that's where it started in my brain.
Right.
So when he cleaned my brain up, everything else fell in place. It fell in place. Mm-hmm. I got my own new home. I got a new home. I got a beautiful wife. My children love me today. My sisters love me today. I love me today, because there was times I hated myself. I hated it.
Oh yeah. I
really hated it. There was times I even thought about taking my life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But God.
Look at God. Yeah,
look at God. Because a lot of people tell me right now, man, we look at you, we can't tell you was on drugs. I said, but I was. Yes, I was. I was homeless, suicidal for a little while. I had a lot of things going on up here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. God took that away and gave me another chance to get it right.
And he kept you. He kept you through all of that.
Kept me through every last bit.
Yes. Yes.
I had to write a book about me. I asked God, could I do that? And he told me yes.
Amen.
So he told me, let's let people read this book and hopefully they can get something out of it.
That is awesome. What a great testimony. And so, of course, we're going to see that in all of the music that you have out there. Tell folks how they can learn more about you, how they can learn more about your music, where they can get your book, all that good stuff.
Yes, ma'am. Well, right now, my book is just now beginning to hit the airwaves. You can go to Amazon. It is on Amazon now. My music, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go to different websites. You should be able to find me because I'm pretty much everywhere.
Okay. And they can buy your music, download the music as
yes,
well?
Ma'am. Buy my music. You can download the music. Those that like my music is awesome. So I'm so grateful.
And so everything is at Louis Anderson, I'm assuming.
Yes, ma'am.
So make sure that you check out Louis Anderson, his music, his book, Touched by God. You'll see him right here in September at Praise Factor Awards. We have an exciting lineup this year. We have some great new artists coming out, such as Mr. Anderson. And so we're looking forward to it. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And God bless you. God bless you for your testimony and for sharing with us.
Yes, ma'am. God bless you too, Ms. Black. And I must say that I have always been a fan of yours. I've always wanted to meet you, but I had a hard time trying to get to you because I was dealing with the wrong people. There go that I again.
Okay.
That I had to get out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Here you are now.
Such a pleasure to meet you, sir. Such a pleasure.
Ma'am.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks so much for joining me for Good News. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, you can reach out to me at goodnews@thepgnetwork.org and catch Good News on pgntv.org. I'll see you next time with some good news. I'm Twanda Black. God bless.